Hello, my name is Cayla. I am currently an elementary education student here in North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. I'm coming up on my last year here. I am currently a resident assistant here in Aggie Suites F. I previously come from Pitt Community College where I obtained my associate's degree. During my spring semester at Pitt Community College where I was trying to finish up my associate's degree, around March, I want to say 15th, 2010, that's when I first found out that my mom had been diagnosed with breast cancer initially. Funny thing, I found out because, my mother is very playful, even at her age, and at that time she was probably around 53, 54, around that age, and she's very playful, very, very playful. So we was playing around, and I don't know how better to say it, I just ended up feeling the lump on her breast, and I asked her, and I was like, Mom, what is this? And that's when she proceeded to tell me, that she was diagnosed at that point. It altered my life at that moment because school has always been my priority, but at that moment nothing was more important than my mom. So my attention shifted. My grades suffered severely. I ended up pretty much dropping out of school for that semester. I just honestly stopped going. After my mom was diagnosed in 2010, the cancer did go into remission. My attitude completely shifted into a more positive light after that. I completed my degree at the community college that I attended and ended up going to North Carolina A&T. Spent a year or so there until Christmas break 2012 when I went home. At that point, I realized that my mom had completely changed. Her mannerisms had changed. There was something definitely wrong. At that point, we did learn that she did, end up having cancer again. And at that point, it was no longer in her breast. It had spread from her breast to her brain, her lungs, and her spine. So my mom passed on May 22nd, 2013. The last time I saw my mom was May the 21st. In a weird way, I feel as though my mom waited until I came home, until she decided to, end her fight with cancer. It was actually a week and a half after I came home for summer break, and at that point, she promised me that she was going to make it to my graduation. I made a promise. I told her do whatever it takes to get well so you could see me graduate, and she made that promise to me. Past the first thing that I thought about was like, man, like she didn't keep her promise, like she didn't do what she said she was going to do. But in retrospect, looking back on it, she did everything she said she was going to do. She wasn't the same, and she knew it. I never wanted to see my mom in pain, so the fact that she gave me her promise, I know that she's looking over me now. So everything that I do, I definitely do through her. I flourish in school. I try to put my best foot forward because I don't want her to feel as though I don't want to feel like I failed her, and I don't think that she thinks that, but that's definitely my motivation to do everything that I'm doing now.